There was a very interesting bird. One day, the boy found a bird in his room. He was learning a dung bird. The boy wanted to know what was in the dung bird, so he found it after the dung beetle. They arrived at a burrow. The bird dung great surprise. There was a library, the dung bird. The boy was a John Henry Fabry. There is no impossible. There was a young man of strong faith. When he was 20 years old, the French Revolution broke out. Then the Treaty of England and Spain attacked France. The young man defeated the enemy. He distinguished himself in battle. The young man was to become an emperor. He invaded many countries, so he made France strong in the country. He wrote a letter to a general. If possible, is the word from a first dictionary was Bonaparte, Napoleon. One day, a Russian government official visited a school in Poland. Poland was under the control of Russia in those days. Who rules over you? The official asked the girl. The girl hesitated to answer. I am a fool. I'm not a Russian. The stars stood in her mind, but she says so. Everyone in her class would be punished. After a while, he answered in trembling voice, Alex, to close rules. The official was satisfied and left the classroom. Then the girl cried and said, I am a fool forever. The teacher and student also sobbed. She was Marie Curie, the scientist. There was a boy who interested in pride. He grew up and joined the Air Force. After his training, he became a pilot. He also had a talent for writing. He wrote the novel Nighting Night based on his experience. During World War II, he participated in the war as a military air pilot. In the meantime, new novel was out in the United States. Here was Anthony D. Sumter's work. One day he distinguished while in pride. Over 20 years later, a driver found his crashed the flight in the aircraft. Anthony D. Saint-Exupéry. He was a French army officer in World War II began. He found a bravery for his country. After his allies came back to Paris, he became the first president of France in 1959. But he had a big problem to solve. Algeria was a colony of France in those days. Algerian people were strongly demanding their independence. He called a referendum to settle the Pittsburgh. But later, Algeria became independent of France in 1960. He was Charles de Gaulle. There was a very interesting literature. Your father wanted him to be soldier. He composed the foreign, became a writer. He wrote the phrase and novels to explain really the emotion of human being. So French people loved his writing, so he engaged in policy. The famous novel Notre Dame and the image of created as a prayer in musicals and films this day. Victor Hugo. How lively it is. The judge was because the sculpture looks real. So the judge viewed the sculpture with suspicion, did doubt if he really made it. It may not be sculpture. The sculptor became famous because he was very skillful. He created many artifacts such as the edge of bronze, the inker, and his skills. People of the 19th century, sculpture were regarded as a decorative piece of architecture, but he raised the sculpture to art. He was a gutsy lover. There were brothers who were interested in the motion picture product invented by the Edison. They succeeded in creating moving picture. The bride went on tour with their moving picture and visited Bombay, London, and New York. They showed their short film to their public. The film were very popular. Thanks to their effort, the film industry has grown big. They were against the There was a boy who was interested in the chemistry. He grew up and became a university professor. Why does milk go sour? How can I stop milk going sour? He set it out and found the reason why liquid becomes sour. Now that is explained. Because of germs in the air. He tried hard liquid to kill them. It could prevent milk from going sour. The heating method was called pasteurization after him. He was a Louis Pasteur. There was a boy who wanted to be a soldier. He grew up and entered a military academy. But he was not because his teachers always said that Germany was the enemy of France. He quit the academy. His next interest was sports. I was a peace. Sports will bring us peace. He began to go on tour around Europe. So that's the arrival of the Olympic Games. Thanks for the first Olympic Games were held in Athens in 1896. He was Pierre de There was a boy who was interested in the birds. One day, a boy found a dung beetle on his way home. He was rolling a dung ball. The boy was wanted to know what was in the ball, so he followed after the dung beetle. They arrived at the ball. There was some dung ball in the ball. The boy dug out the ball and it was a great surprise. There was lava in the dung ball. It was a problem. There was a young man of a strong faith. When he was 60 years old, the French Revolution broke out. Then the British of the United States attacked France. The young man defeated the enemy, distinguished himself better. The young man was become an emperor, made it a man continue. He made France the strongest country. He wrote a letter to a general. Impossible is a word from first dictionary. He was Napoleon Bonaparte. One day, a Russian government official visited school in Poland. Was at the country of Russia in those days. Who's are you? The official asked the girl. The girl hesitated to answer. Oh, I am a Pole. I'm a Russian. She thought in her mind, but he said so. Everyone in her class would be punished. After a while, he answered in trembling voice, Alexandra to the choosers. The officer was satisfied, and the girl cried and said, "I'm a poor forever." The teacher and students also sobbed. He was very cool, the scientist. He was very cool. There was a boy who was interested in the fighting. He grew up and joined the animals. First, after training, he became a pilot. He also had a talent for writing. He wrote the Labor Night based on his superior. During World War II, he participated in the war as a military pilot. In the meantime, his notable leading friends was Irene the University, was Antonio de Saint and he decided a driver found his crashed the truck and to send to extraordinary. He was a French army officer. When World War II began, he fought bravely for his country. After the Allies won, he came back to Paris. He became the first president of France in 1959, but he had a big problem to solve. Algeria was a colony of France in the day, and the people were strongly demanding their independence. He called them to stay there very peacefully. Algeria became independent of France in 1962. He was Charles de Gaulle. There was a boy who was interested in literature. He first wanted him to be a soldier, but he was become writer. He wrote plays and novels to spread the emotion of human beings. So French people loved this writing. So was engaged in politics. The famous lover Notre Dame in he created various musicals and films this day. He was Victor Hugo. How lively it is. The judges were surprised because the sculpture looks nearly dear. We will doubt if it really made it. It may not be a sculpture. The sculpture became famous because she was very skillful. He created many arts such as the Age of Bronze, the Tinker, and the Kids. So regarded as a decorative piece of architecture, but he raised a sculpture to art. He was Auguste Rodin. There were brothers who were interested in the motion picture project invented by Edison. They succeeded in creating movie picture. Brothers were toured with the movie pictures, visited Bombay, London, and New York. They showed their short films to the public. The films were very popular thanks to their efforts. They were in the Glasgow. There was a boy who was interested in chemistry. He grew up and became a university professor. Why does milk go sour? How can I stop milk from going sour? He studied hard and found the reason why liquid becomes sour. That is branded. Food lasts because of germs in the air. He tried to heat the liquid to kill germs. He could prevent me from going sour. Heating method was called pasteurization after the lawyer pasteur. He was a repasteur. There was a boy who wanted to be a soldier. He grew up and entered the military academy, but he was upset because his teachers always said that Germany was the enemy of France. He quit the academy. In that interesting I was peace. What will bring us peace? We want to go to he suggested revival of the Olympic Games. Thanks to his support, the first Olympic was held in Athens in 1912. Fear the Column